In this video, I wanted to do a overview of the different options that you have with Clover. There's different options to choose depending on what kind of business you have. And we'll start with the smallest with the Clover Go. So the Clover Go is the least expensive hardware. It You have to Bluetooth it to your phone. It comes with a stand, or you can buy it without the stand. But with this, you have to buy it outright. It's no lease options. And this a good option if you just want to have a quick way that you can take payments. But one benefit that they had now is that you can take payments with the Clover Go app, and they can do a tap to pay, or you can send them an invoice. So this is cool, but you could do a lot of things you do on the Clover app with instead of using this, if you ask me. But I have a few customers that have it. It comes in handy with this little stand, and let's just give you another option to take payments. Next is the Clover Flex. I would say this might be the most popular one because all the mechanics can use it. Convenience store people usually use it, and then you use it in a lot of restaurants as this for servers to be able to take payments. I mean, one cool thing is that you basically can do everything that you do on the Clover Flexes and I'm sorry, the Clover Duals and the Clover Stations that we go over. It comes with its own printer, so you can print out tickets. One thing I come to find is if you print out tickets from the Clover Flex and then you print out a ticket from the Clover Station, it's going to give you two different ticket numbers. So sometimes that can be a little confusing, but just know that it's not going to be uniform with the ticket numbers. Uh, Pretty cool thing to use with the Flex. One other thing that people don't realize, especially if you have a convenience store, is that all these have scanners on it. So there's a little button to the side right here. Let's scan something real quick. So I'm pulled over, and you just hold that scan button that you see. If the item's in there, just hold it and you see a little camera, line it up with the bar, and it'll go right to the orders. Go to register, and you see it's down there. I mean, they already have it in there. But let's just say you have an item that's not in your database and you're just you got something new. You just click the same button. My aim is horrible. Then I'll ask you to put everything in, so then the next time you scan it, then that item will be in there. It's pretty cool. Next is the Clover Solo. So usually people have the Solo when they're behind bars, or if they're going to take the car payment. So this is the one that has a credit card reader right here. The difference between this and the Dual is the Dual has a front-facing machine and it doesn't have this credit card reader. It comes with a kitchen printer, and then usually you just they'll add this onto the price. It's the cash register that comes with it. Again, this comes, if you see my video on printers, this comes with thermal paper. And this is an example that how people use it behind the bar. But it comes with thermal paper. And also, just an interesting fact I always like to add is that the Clover printers, they don't use ink. So if you feel like you ran out of ink, most likely that means that you have the paper upside down. This is the Clover Dual. And so similar to the Solo, but you're going to see there's a little front-facing display. You could put anything on there. You could put the company's logo and make it real cool. And also another thing to add is that you can do tap to pay on there, and then they would insert the card. One thing just to note, sometimes when people insert the card, it's a slot that slides it, and it's a slot that you can insert it. So you just make sure that the people can insert inside the machine. If not, then the payment won't even act like it's going to process. And this is how it looks as a display. So this is the display in front, and then the printers from here. This, as we're looking, he also has a Clover Mini, and a Clover Mini is essentially this right here, this by itself without uh, these two, without the monitor and the printer. The printer actually will come on this particular Mini. They also have Clover kiosks, so there's harder and flying employees, so or it's less people coming, so you can use this as an added tool, so that the person that would be on the register, they could come back, fulfill some orders, and come back and fulfill, and just be more efficient with your time. And then this is the last thing. This is the KDS system. So instead of getting a kitchen printer like the SP 500, you can get a KDS printer, and and also with all these options except the Clover Go, the little small one, you can lease them or you can pay for everything out front. If you pay for it out front, then you have a 1 year warranty. If you lease the machine, then you have, as long as you're leasing it, your machine is insured. So if somebody hits your machine with a hammer or something crazy happens, they'll replace your machine. If there's anything I missed, you can always go to info@cloverhelpdesk.com. I'll love to answer your questions, and I will see you in the next video.